Friday, Mill Mustangs. It's Mrs. Jonas here. I hope you are having a great Friday so far. I'm really excited to share some news with you that for the first time in a few years, we'll be having a fall parade next Friday, October 29th. So I'm going to go over just a few rules and regulations that I need you to follow when you are planning for your exciting costumes. An email went out to your parents already with this information, but I wanted to make sure that I shared this with you so that you have the information yourself. So you obviously know that we wear masks. We're in the era of COVID right now, and so we usually wear masks that cover our face just like this. You will be expected to wear that kind of a mask during the Halloween and fall parade, so keep in mind that that's going to be part of your costume. And remember, just like other previous parades, you are not allowed to have a mask that completely covers your face. So if it's part of your costume and you come in and it's completely covered and you say, well, Mrs. Jonas, look, this part's covered. It's great that we're covered for safety here, but we need to be able to see you from your nose up. So please make sure that when you're looking at a costume and designing what you want to do, that you do not have a full face mask, okay? Those will not be allowed. Next, I don't think it's a surprise that we cannot have any weapons that are part of costumes, even if they're fake plastic. We cannot have any guns or swords or knives that are part of a costume. So please make sure that's not something that you bring to Mill. Keep in mind that we do have a dress code here, and so we need to ensure that your costume is still appropriate for you to wear at school. So if you need to, you can always refer back to our guidelines of our dress code, and that'll help you to make sure if you have any concerns if it's going to match our dress code. Finally, just keep in mind that we can't have any reference to drugs, tobacco, alcohol, anything inappropriate. We have not had an issue this year at all with that kind of a thing, so I think we'll be in great shape. Lastly, just make sure you do pass in the hallway with, hundreds of students each passing period, and you're in class with a lot of students. So keep in mind that when you are deciding what costume you want to wear, that it is not so large that you can't make your way down into the hallway and into your classroom. If you do have a wig or something that's large and it's going to be part of your costume, during class you would need to just put that off to the side so that the students behind you are able to see. So students, I'm really excited to be able to have my very first fall parade with Mill Mustangs. Your teachers, some of them are planning costumes. I know I am. Mrs. Weir is, and we're really excited to see what you do. So there will be prizes for best costume that will be voted on for staff and for students. So it's going to be a really exciting day. I have also told your parents in an email that they will be able to park and watch the parade. All students will participate. Even if you choose not to dress up, that's okay. But we'll all be taking a nice walk outside with our home-based teachers, and more information will be shared with you next week regarding that. So if you have any questions regarding any of these statements that I shared with you today, anything about the regulations of costumes, you can absolutely ask me or Mrs. Weird anytime. You can ask your home-based teacher, you can ask any adult on campus and share your idea and see if they would say that it has the green light and it's appropriate for school. I really don't want to get into a situation where a student spends all this time designing their costume and then they come to school that day and it's not school appropriate. So please make sure if you have any questions whatsoever that you run them by an adult here so that we can make sure that you have a great time when it is time for that parade. So with that, Mill Mustangs, have a fabulous Friday, a fabulous weekend, and go change the world.
Hi, I'm Grace.
I'm Anders.
And we're here today to talk about the Ronald McDonald donations. So, my first question for Anders is, what is the Ronald McDonald House?
The Ronald McDonald House is an organization that helps kids that are in different states find homes here in Buffalo if they need surgery for the Ronald McDonald House. They basically provide the family members with food, water, and stuff like that.
How can we help the Ronald McDonald House here at Mill?
We can help by popping off the tabs on the cans and putting them in the Ronald McDonald houses, which you can find in the library, cafeteria, and every home base.
Why are can tabs more valuable than the actual cans themselves?
They're more valuable because they, for sanitization reasons, and because it's more aluminum than the can itself.
Why did you choose the Ronald McDonald House to donate to?
One day I looked up sick places to help children, and the Ronald McDonald came up. And then my mom looked up Ronald McDonald, and she found these boxes that you can put the tabs in.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
It's National Bullying Prevention Month. Bullying is aggressive behavior that is either physical, verbal, or cyberbullying. About 20% of all students have been bullied. Bullying has long-term effects. These include depression, anxiety, increased feelings of loneliness, changes in sleep and eating patterns, health complaints, decreased academic achievement and school participation. They are more likely to miss, skip, or drop out of school. What can you do to stop bullying? First, understand what bullying is. If you know or suspect bullying is taking place in the community, learn how to respond. Educate your community. Tell a trusted adult. Be respectful towards everyone. Make sure you have privacy online.
Hi, I'm going to show you how to use Google Calendar for your agenda mate. The first thing you want to do is go to the waffle up here, and you want to go to Google Calendar. Once you open Google Calendar, you want to create an assignment. How you're going to do that is you're going to go up to create. When it opens up, you can choose all these things that you want it to be about. You could either make an event,
At Mill each week, we will be featuring someone throughout history that inspires all of us to stand up for others, lead the way, change the game, and make the world a better place. This week's inspiration is Gary PAULSEN. Gary PAULSEN was born on May 17, 1939. He served in the military from 1957, has written over 100 books and magazines, is a 3-time Newbery Honor winner, and died October 13, 2021. Why do I read? I just can't help myself. I read to learn and to grow, to laugh and to be motivated. I read to understand things I've never been exposed to. I read when I'm crabby, when I've just said monumental dumb things to people I love. I read for strength to help me when I feel broken, discouraged, and afraid. I read when I'm angry at the whole world. I read when everything's going right. I read to find hope. I read because I'm made up of not just skin and bones, of sights, feelings, and also a deep need for chocolate, but I'm also made up of words. Words describe my thoughts and what's hidden in my heart. Words are alive. When I found a story I love, I read it again and again, like playing a favorite song over and over. Reading isn't passive. I enter the story with the characters, breathe their air, feel their frustrations, scream at them to stop when they're about to do something stupid, cry with them, laugh with them. Reading for me is spending time with a friend. A book is a friend. You can never have too many.